couple of things there. We all need dash cams on our cars, like immediately. Second, thank you to that bystander who was willing to document what was happening. Third, none of those chicken shit coward Gestapo agents would identify themselves. They all had their little gaiters up over their faces. They don't want you to see who they are. They don't want their family members to see what they're doing, snatching a dad away from his toddler. They are tearing families apart. They did not identify themselves. They did not identify what agency they worked for. They would not present a warrant. I understand that the Trump regime is desperately trying to move the needle and have you accept this as the new normal in the United States of America. Please, please think back to November of last year. Please think back a year ago. What would you have thought if you had seen this on the streets of your town? What would you have thought, much less to see it day in and day out on streets and communities all over this country? This is not normal. This is not okay. This should not be happening. Do not let them move the needle. Do not let this be normalized for you. I cannot emphasize that enough. This is not okay. Of course, they are now saying that Mahdi was resisting arrest. We know that law enforcement, this is a classic cop technique. Resisting arrest is always a trumped up charge. It's how they right now are taking people who have committed no crimes, right? Immigrants who have committed no crimes are often here legally. They are going through the asylum process. They are engaging with our immigration system, doing all of the right things. They have no criminal history. They have committed no crimes up until this point. ICE comes to snatch them. You panic a little bit. You say, please be patient with me. Or you do nothing wrong at all. Boom, they slap you with a resisting arrest charge. Now, suddenly you've been charged with a crime and they can be like criminal and kick you out of this country. I don't have time to get into it, but please take a little bit and research resisting arrest as a charge, how it absolutely is used to intimidate and control and deny people their rights. So the claim from ICE is that Mahdi entered this country legally and overstayed his visa. I am just going to remind you one more time, being undocumented in this country is not a crime. If somebody enters legally and they overstay their visa, they have not committed a crime. That is a civil penalty. He did not commit illegal entry into this country. He didn't commit any crimes in this country until this past week when ICE agents trumped up the charge of resisting arrest. Now,